internet feed, so Kate Moss's body was reduced to a series of large grey cubes, and that was, in a way, more erotic and tantalising.
It's directed by Sofia Coppola, isn't it?
Yeah, but directed with a very, very small D.
Why? What does she do? Is it not a directorial tour de force?
There's a box, there's a pole, there's a couple of setups.
Ooh, sexy.
There's a moss.
There's a moss. Well, here's the song it goes with. White Stripes, I Don't Know What to Do With Myself. You're listening to Adam and Joe. We're filling in for Ricky and Stephen here on XFM, London's 104.9.
That was the White Stripes with I Just Don't Know What to Do
With Myself.
This is Adam and Joe on XFM, standing in for Ricky Gervais, London's 104.9.
And Stephen Merchant. You got to remember Stephen.
Wow, Ricky's the big star, isn't
Ricky's the annoying one. Stephen's the genius.
Hey, man. Hey.
I'm just winding them up.
Coming up quite soon, it's time to play Get Your Ears Pierced. And there's a new development in Get Your Ears Pierced. That's the game where you have to tell what Pierce Brosnan is grunting about. So stay tuned for that. Coming up right now, this is Nickelback, Someday.
How the hell do we wind up like this?
Adam and Joe on XFM, sitting in for Ricky Gervais. That was Nickelback with Someday. If you're a big fan of Nickelback, then hey, that was for you. If you're not, then, you know, thanks for staying tuned through that, because it's like passing a piano wire through your brain and then pulling it back and forth.
Well,
like in the film Audition.
I personally loved it.
Did you?
Yes.
It's important for one of us to be enthusiastic about the music, so that's good that you really liked it.
I loved it.
Yeah, how did they come up with the name Nickelback? This is a bit like a cop drama story, isn't it?
Nickelback, isn't it? Oh no, I'm thinking of a Stickleback.
No, listen to this. He worked at Starbucks, the lead singer, where he would serve coffee for $1.95 and give the customer...
A Nickelback.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's that level of imagination. He could write cop dramas.
Yeah, we've got some really good ones coming in, but we'll talk about those later. What's coming up next?
Coming up next is Get Your Ears Pierced. Now, me and Adam are very big fans of the actor Pierce Brosnan.
Adam and I.
Adam and I are very big fans of the actor Pierce Brosnan. We think he is underused. He's become stuck in a rut in the Bond film, especially in the field of grunting. He does amazing grunting, Pierce Brosnan. So each week we've been playing a bit of Brosnan grunting and getting you to listen to it and try and tell what film it's from. This week there's a new twist. Brosnan has been rehearsing a film with Tom Cruise. So this is a scene from a very famous film. Tom Cruise is going to speak some lines, and then Brosnan is going to be in the scene as well.
He's not right. So he's the other person in the scene.
He's the other. It's quite hard to explain, this competition, isn't it?
No, I've got it.
You're going to hear a scene from a famous film. One of the lines is going to be read by Pierce Brosnan. Likelihood is Brosnan won't be able to say the words and may well just come out with more grunting. And so the competition is, can you tell what line Brosnan is trying to say? And can you get the film? Should be quite easy. Are you ready to spark it off? Here we go. Listen carefully.
I love you. You complete me.
Oh, he didn't get the lines out, did he?
No.
He just did a grunt, but when it's Brosnan, that's better. Play it again.
Let's hear it one more time.
I love you. You complete me.
08700 800 1234 if you can tell us what lines Brosnan was trying to get out. But all he could do was grunt. But he's very good at grunting. 08700 800 1234.
Yeah,
call us in and you could win a copy of The Ring, the Hollywood remake on DVD, a copy of CK, well, all sorts of rubbish, really.
Oh, some good stuff there. The Undertones?
The best of the Undertones is The High Spot and The Ring on DVD.
Absolutely.
Apparently it's terrifying.
So phone in and we'll take some calls right after these messages. XFM. We're back, Adam and Joe here on XFM.
The Bernie Mac station.
Bernie
London's
Mac.
Bernie Mac station.
I'm just trying to take care of my kids the best way I know how. I'm Bernie Mac.
It's cool.
I'm cool.
It's cool.
Okay.
I'm cool. I'm going on for a while with that. I'm stopped now.
You can't do too much Bernie Mac. Okay, shall we hear that Brosnan improv once again? Now, he's in a scene with Tom Cruise, but what is the line that he's trying to say?
I love you. You complete me.
And
Oh,
who have we
dear.
got on line one? Let's see. Hello, caller.
Hello?
Are you there? What's your name?
My name is Ben, and I'm definitely here.
Hello, Ben. Nice for you to call in.
Oh, thank you very much. Nice to speak to you too.
Now, let's see. What do you think he is saying in that scene?
I have a feeling he's trying to say, "You had me at hello."
Nice. I think that's correct. And what film is it from?
It's from Jerry Maguire.
Okay. And so which actor is Brosnan filling in for there?
Is it Renee Zellweger? Is that her name? Zellweger?
Yeah. 3 out of 3 ain't bad.
I thought we had someone who'd got it wrong first. They hung up. What were they called?
Frank.
He was called Frank. If you're still listening, you've shortened our competition.
You're going to get a Frank spank.
Radically. You're going to get a spank.
No,
Frank.
we don't deal with time wasters here. We go straight to the geniuses. And Ben, you are that genius. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.
So you've won all this stuff. Are you excited about the stuff you've won?
I'm delighted. I don't know what it is I've won, though.
Well, you've won The Ring on DVD.
Oh, scary.
Yeah, scary. Have you seen it?
No.
No. Have you got a DVD player?
I have a DVD player.
Oh, it's worth seeing. It's good. It's got some scary moments in it. The Hollywood remake. Hollywood, don't you hate it when Hollywood remakes
They
something?
always mess them up.
They always mess them up, don't
It's
they?
rubbish.
They were fine. The originals were fine. Why should they go back and remake them?
Why
The
can't they come
Italian
up with their
Job?
own ideas?
Exactly, The Italian Job. That's rubbish. It's a
Actually,
classic.
no, wait, The Italian Job's actually very good, the remake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you going to go and see the remake of The Italian Job, Ben?
That's not the Italian Job with, like, Sylvester Stallone or something?
No, you're
awful,
thinking
isn't
of Get Carter.
it? Oh, right. Okay, I didn't know they were remaking Italian Job. There you go.
Yeah, they have,
It
and
doesn't have
it's...
Sylvester Stallone in it, does it?
It doesn't, no, it's got Mark Wahlberg, which is almost as bad.
Really?
Yeah, but it has got Donald Sutherland, Mos Def. He's very good, Mos Def.
Oh, I'd like to see him in a big
Yeah.
film.
It's good. I must say, out of all the summer blockbusters I've seen, the Italian Job remake has been the very best. I liked it more than X-Men 2.
And that's from Joe Cornish
Joe
on
Cornish.
XFM. So,
That's saying
ladies-
something.
yeah. So listen, Ben, thanks very much indeed for calling in. Congratulations, you're
Thanks,
a genius, and that
you
good
very
stuff
much.
is coming to you. Have
We'll
a good
make it
weekend.
harder next week.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Take care. Oh, that was fantastic. Hey, you got it first time. It was a bit too easy. I think next time we'll have to make it a little bit harder. Well, coming up in the next hour or so, we've got more fantastic music from the likes of Bjork. We've got that first play of The Strokes, at least for us, with their new single 12:15. I'll be very excited to hear that. Look, I'm so excited I can't speak. And of course, we're going to have some terrible rapping, some crap raps coming up. Ditties in the Dock. An
There's so much.
amazing song that you won't hear anywhere else in the UK is going to be
This
played.
show is sort of like a Christmas stocking,
Yeah, it's
full of nuts and...
and a tangerines and at the bottom and a pair of pants. Do you get pants in your stocking?
No.
My mum always gives me a pair of pants.
Her own?
No, that's sick. You're a sick weirdo. Come on, let's play some music. Who's this now? Mint Royale. Sexiest man in Jamaica. You're listening to XFM, London's 104.9. This is Adam and Joe.
Roundabout now, since they say I am the sexiest man in G, and I shall never grow old. So I say, Rough Rider.
Rough Rider.
Adam and Joe on XFM. We've been asking you to suggest names for new police or medical dramas on TV. We've had some very good ones in. We've also had some quite troubling ones in. But here's a couple. Here's one about a hard-drinking policeman who loses his legs through gout and is carried around on the back of the U2 guitarist in a papoose. And it's called...
I don't know.
Cop on the Edge.
Nice. See, that's exactly right. I had another one that's quite bad. This is about a policewoman from Cirencester, and it's called Siren Sister.
That is quite bad.
Well,
That's quite good.
yeah, Siren.
What about two incompetent doctors, both called Ronald, who constantly botch operations? And it's called Deuteronomy. I think we just printed out the wrong ones. But can I say, Simon in Croydon, you're amazing. You're churning these things out. Simon in Croydon sent about Deuteronomy, and apparently he's drinking Red Bull. And, you know, just rein it in, Simon. Either that or go and work for the ITV drama department.
Oh, for us.
Because you're amazing.
Maybe Simon could phone in. If you're not mental, Simon, maybe you could phone in and have a chat to us and tell us some more about your ideas.
He's got his own website.
Has he?
It's www.simoncox.com.
Oh, check it out. But anyway, phone in. And also, we're going to be playing some more excellent music in the next hour. We've got The Coral and Fatboy Slim coming up. Oasis, Muse, The Darkness, The Strokes' new single. I'm very excited about that. Ooh, love The Strokes.
Yeah.
You like The Strokes, don't you?
Yeah.
Everyone likes The
Yeah.
Strokes.
What's not to like? What's not to like?
Hey, I'm Bernie Mac. I'm just trying to... Okay. All right, let's
I'm
hear
cool.
I'm cool. I'm just
It's
bringing up my
cool.
kids the best way I know how. Anyway, you're listening to Adam and Joe. It's XFM 104.9.
XFM.
Well, that's Fatboy Slim. And right here, right now, on XFM 104.9, this is Adam and Joe. We're filling in for Ricky and Stephen.
Like many of you, we've been watching Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers because it's had a major launch on DVD and VHS this week, or last week, or recently anyway.
Yeah,
And I
this
think
week.
a lot of people have probably gone out and bought it and reappraised it, you know, watching it for the second time, checking out all the extras on the disc. And I certainly have. I settled down to watch it.
Did you watch it on your big projection
Yeah,
screen?
I projected it. I've got I've got not that. It's just a big bit of chipboard
Yeah.
hanging from my ceiling.
Yeah, I've got
and then
3
a little
bits of
projector.
polyboard stuck together.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd go for chipboard, mate. Mine doesn't have seams. Anyway, I must confess that I got really, really profoundly bored
Lord of the Rings.
of the rings, of the gnomes.
What's
and-
wrong with that? The gnomes really don't feature that heavily, do they?
It's just not a very satisfying film, is it?
Oh,
The second
shut
one.
your mouth.
I really don't think it is. I tell you who I don't like: Merry and Pippin. They seem to me like Ant and Dec in silly wigs with a bit of lipstick on their cheeks. And when they're being carried through the forest by the big tree that looks like something out of Neverending Story 3, I just think to myself, well, hang on a second.
Why?
I'm prepared to take this stuff seriously.
Nothing you've said so far has put me off. Ant and Dec on a big tree from Neverending Story. That sounds amazing.
I just expect that big dog from Neverending Story with the big white ears to come flying through Lord of the Rings, going, "It's okay, Bastian. Soon the story will be finished, and the school bullies won't bully you anymore." I mean,
think
obviously that would be very good.
Man, I really liked it. I
Did you?
absolutely loved it. I went to see it at the cinema and it was a smash. And then I saw it again on DVD and I was just digging it. And it's long as well. Was it 3 hours or something?
It's very long.
Yeah, so we had a little coffee break halfway through, you know, chatted, and then came back for the second half. I really liked it. I didn't think it flagged. The fights! The big fight!
The fights. I just think I've seen too many fights now.
But it was good though, man. He's a genius, Peter Jackson.
I don't doubt that. I don't contest that. But I just don't think there's any need to make 3 really, really long. I mean, it's fine, but, you know, you're just going to lose your audience a bit. Having said this, I will go and see the third one and stuff.
The only problem is Orlando Bloom. I mean, he's struggling with some difficult lines in there. Every single line he says is something like, "We ride now to Mogadon through Frou-Frou on Xantia." And it's all just, he gets to say all the stupid stuff.
I walked past a couple of ladies, receptionists somewhere during the week, and I overheard her saying, "Orlando Bloom, he is simply the most delightful thing on the planet."
I don't know.
Verbatim, that's what she said. Ladies love the Bloom.
They love the bloomer. He looks like I don't know what he's like.
He's so accurate with his arrows.
He's got bad hair in that film.
He can get those arrows, though, from a major distance.
Yeah.
He can get those orcs in the eye from a major distance.
And even when he's sliding down the stairs on his little
you know
surf
what?
shield.
Criticism.
Go on then.
I don't think Helm's Deep is that well designed.
Well, no, but it's got that
actually,
major flaw.
It's actually depressing. Well, what with the little place where they put the bomb?
Yeah.
That's not what I meant. I just meant visually. I find it depressing.
When I tell you, I know what
It's
you mean
really
slightly.
depressing,
When
that
they
bit.
go in and there's loads of people hanging around the steps, like selling
Yeah,
things.
it's really bleak. It's just like some horrible riot at an awful concert.
Yeah, selling like knockoff perfume.
The
and
bit
stuff.
I like is when they're in that weird ruin and the sun's come out and there's a dragon.
Oh, do you like that bit?
I really like that
That
bit,
reminds
yeah.
me of Return to Oz, that bit.
Oh, good film.
Have you watched it recently?
Nope.
It's a very odd film. Anyway, listen, we're going to play some crap rap very soon. I'm quite excited about this because there's so many songs, especially from when we grew up in the 80s, that suddenly launch into a really rubbish bit of rapping. And we're going to play you a track from maybe Bowie's worst album? I don't know. Never, what's it called? Never Let Me Down. Released in 1987. And there's an amazingly bad bit of rapping.
Don't give away too much, Ed.
Okay, but it's let me just tell you, it's Bowie and Mickey Rourke rapping. So if you haven't heard this before, you will want to, I'm telling you. And later on, we've got our ditties in the dock. We're going to be stating our case for a couple of songs that you will not hear on XFM or anywhere else for that matter. and we're going to be arguing, and you out there are going to settle the score between myself and Joe. Anyway, that's all to come on this exciting show today. Right now, it's music time, and this is...
Hooray, music time!
That was a good link, wasn't it? Music time, and it's from The Muse. And I'm told this is a really good song. I haven't really heard it properly myself, but it's called Time Is Running Out.
It's true.